So it's a lovely evening, and I am really delighted to welcome you all in this webinar. I hope uh, you all are really excited to learn the new things. We have our speakers who have really stellar LinkedIn profiles and have a nice experience with LinkedIn. So hopefully you will get to learn a lot from this webinar, and we can proceed with the webinar now. So let's start with our introductions. So um, this just a brief introduction before we start this webinar. Hopefully, I'm audible, right? Is anyone
Yeah,
having
you
issues
are.
with? Yeah. So this webinar, this was first proposed by our president, Dr. Assis, who is also our senior in Patan Academy of Health Science. And uh, due to his efforts, we successfully are able to launch this webinar for you all. And special thanks to Dr. Vikas Paudil, who agreed to speak in this webinar about his own experiences despite short notice. And once again, it gives us immense pleasure to invite you all to this webinar with our distinguished speakers. Hopefully, we all learn a nice lesson about professional networking. So again, with my introduction, I am Kaustubja, fourth year medical student at PAHS, and I am delighted to be your host along with my co-host Dr. Palak Ladani, uh, who is a graduate of MP Shah Medical College in Jamnagar. We together are thrilled to invite you all to this webinar. Soon we will be asking our speakers to present their ideas. And once again, thank you all for taking your time to be here. So, giving a short introduction of ourselves. So, uh, we Mission Brain PAHS Chapter. It was established 2 years ago in PAHS Medical College, and by luck, I got to be part of executive body of this chapter last year. Since then, we have conducted many programs for which contributed to this day to for the betterment of the medical students and has helped us learn a lot of things. We have launched many social camps and taught medical students to write case reports. Uh, went to Manav Seva Ashram. Here's the picture where we went to serve Manav Seva Ashram. Unfortunately, I couldn't be present on that day, but the program was really a success. And now to tell about Mission Brain MP Shah Chapter, my co-host Dr. Palak Ladani.
Hello everyone, it's me Palak, and I'm very excited to invite you all here on our webinar. We at Mission Brain Chapter MP Shah, we kicked off our journey in October 2022, and it was initiated by our then president. And the motto of starting a new chapter at our place was to bridge the gap of information and treatment from the point of view of doctors, student doctors, and to and for the people who are underprivileged or who are struggling to find where and how to reach out. And our other enthusiastic students and other interested doctors who joined us, supported us, and we grew as a team and kept progressing. We as such organized awareness activities, health camps, and a lot of other events, online and offline both. Out of these came our tagline, treat, educate, and empower. And as a part of this, here we are doing our efforts to help the upcoming doctors and health medical professionals and for the betterment in healthcare. Thank you. Let's hand over the mic And let's hand over the screen to our first introduction of our speakers.
Yeah, sure, Palak. I am delighted to,
Also,
yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, Palak, I'm delighted to introduce you to our speakers. So uh, first, he is Dr. Vikas Paudel. He is a well-renowned dermatologist in Nepal. Uh, he is also a very popular academician in our college. So currently, he is associate professor in Patan Academy of Health Science. He is also editor in various journals, publishing very important, uh, very important research. And here, he also has shared us experience about his experience about getting opportunities and getting research opportunities, getting job opportunities through LinkedIn, and he will be sharing his insights with us very soon. Before that, I would love to introduce you all with our another speaker who is Mr. Saroj Dahal. So for his introduction, Palak.
So our next speaker is Mr. Sarod Dahal, and he is an engineer by profession, but he has a bachelor's in software engineering, and as such, he is a master in artificial intelligence with an excellent exposure to LinkedIn, and he is here to give us very important insights and tips and tricks how to make LinkedIn work for you in the best way possible.
So that's about both our speakers. Shortly, they will be sharing their contents, ideas, and knowledge with us all. So, with no delay, now as the webinar progresses, I would love to ask Dr. Vikas Paudel to share why LinkedIn is important in the sector of medicine, and also about his experiences and insights related to the webinar. So, Vikas sir, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Namaste and good afternoon. First of all, I would like to sincerely thank the organizing team, Mission Brain, for putting this wonderful webinar and for inviting me as a part of it. It's a truly an honor to be here today, especially on the platform that is about learning, sharing, and growing, just like LinkedIn itself. To be honest, okay, so I'm not an LinkedIn expert by any means, but I do want to share a few things I've learned from my own experience using the platform over the years. LinkedIn for me started just as a CV only, okay, so nothing else rather than CV. But over the time, I realized that a few things that matters. So let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Vikas Paudel. I'm a dermatologist at Patna Hospital. I'm editor-in-chief in few journals, and I'll be sharing my experience here today. How it started, what are the things I learned, and what things you need to know about LinkedIn, and how to build a professional profile using the LinkedIn. So one of the most important valuable things I've learned that the authenticity connects the people. So LinkedIn is all about that. So whether I'm sharing an achievement and challenge or even a small reflection, it comes from the genuine place. Okay. So also I've learned that the importance of consistency in LinkedIn. So today I have no conflict of interest to declare. So I'll start with mm, so why it matters. Okay, why it matters. When I was a medical student, LinkedIn was not in my radar. Okay, back then, paper CV and word of mouth and the referrals were our tools. Fast forward today, when we talk about uh, CV, it's a dynamic CV the LinkedIn provides. Okay, so it's a dynamic CV, the online CV, which connect you with the world, with the global scenario. And with this CV also, it is like I have a lot to share here, and I'll be going to share it.
Sir, I am
Job
really sorry to
opportunity.
interrupt. Your sound is being a bit inaudible at times. Like,
I think network is a problem. So I'll be changing my site. Okay, just wait. Okay, thank you. I'm audible right now.
yes, sir, you're audible.
I think the network is a problem. Okay, so let's see. Initially, the LinkedIn, most of us people think LinkedIn is only for business. Okay, which is actually not true. So in modern era, the LinkedIn, especially in case of medicine, it matters most in my view because it creates your professional identity. It's your online CV. It makes your CV dynamic and you can change it every time so that even the colleague, even the recruiter, even the researchers can find out you according to your profile. And it helps networking with the colleagues also, peers also, seniors also, not only nationally, also the globally. And it opens the door for opportunities for a lot of training, researches, and it helps in academic growth of, let's say, not only the doctors, nurses, and any fields people. And besides, LinkedIn also helps to increase the visibility of your work, not only your work, your achievement, your publication, presentation, seminar, posters, and so forth. And it also provides you the guide, okay, so access to the different types of scholarship and collaboration. In my experience, I've got scholarship in uh, one of the international congress, which was held in Singapore through this LinkedIn profile. So it's a passport to opportunities, as I rightly said. It's a passport to opportunities. So I'd like to say the ANOVA as the mnemonics for the awareness, networking, opportunity, visibility, and access for the LinkedIn. So this is my file. So the first and foremost is the first impression matters. Okay, so your profile picture, banner are your digital handshake. Okay, so you need to make your profile a professional one. You should not make selfies or vacation photos or any other photos for your professional profile. For the banner, you can use the visual that reflects your field. For example, if you are a doctor, you can use the doctor's profile. If you are a nurse, you can say any profile related to nursing. Or if you are a computer expert, you can write computer things or networking things, etc. So you need to craft a compelling headline, like just not write MBBS, okay? Just do not write MBBS student. So you can write MBBS dash aspiring dermatologist if you want to be a dermatologist or an orthopedician, a research enthusiast or public health advocate. So your compelling headline tells your story in seconds. And about section in summary, this is the elevator of your pitch. Okay, summarize who you are, what you do, what your goals are. For example, I'll show mine. So it helps to show what you are. It helps to show what you are. Okay, and in the different parts of education, your credential you need to show, like list your education certificates or workshop. You can link your Google Scholar there, even the research page if you have that profile. And if you have attended any international training, you summarize over there. Like if you have any scholarship, you can summarize over there. If you have any award, you can summarize over there. So that would show the detail of your professional profile. So that would be helping others to see what you are. So it's not just only what you do. It's like what you show, the profile, and people think like that. So it's my profile. So I've written something about in about section. Okay. So these are my academic details that I've written here. These are the organization where I'm attached to. These are the honors which I have taken. I've been awarded with these, and these are the mm, whom I follow. Written the requisite uh, read these people from dermatology professor, one of the college of Medical. So uh, LinkedIn profile, I've got the job opportunity, but I do not accept that because I was already occupied with my job. So LinkedIn is all about networking. Okay, so it's a very important part, strategic networking. Okay, so you should know whom to connect with. You should know how to connect. You should know whom to follow. You should know what to write and so forth. So I'm just telling my experience. Okay, I might not be the expert. The expert will be telling these things later on. So in my view, if you are a student, if you are a junior doctor, if you are a nurse, or if you are some technician, connect with your teachers, your seniors, the field researcher in your field. They might be editors or your peers or even some celebrities you can get connected with. And how to connect, I'll be talking about that later on. So always send a personalized connection message. Don't just tell the blanket message that I'm going to connect with you. It's not like that. For example, if you are a student, let's write I'm a medical student interested in dermatology and would love to follow your work. So if someone sees this, they will generally accept this. You can follow the professional pages. You might have a lot of professional. We might have a lot of professional pages. If you are a doctor, you can follow the doctor's page and even the standard journals and so forth. Okay. So in networking, I'd like to focus on there are some do's and don'ts. Okay. So as I last said, so do not send the blanket message. Okay. So personalize the connection request. So I said always add a short, polite note when you are going to connect. Okay. Connect with a purpose. Means you need to target the mentors, researcher of your field. Okay. Follow the medical journals, societies of medical societies or nursing societies whom you are connected to. connect with the experts, institutions, and academic leaders of your field. And you need to engage meaningfully. Just making an account does not matter. Okay, you need to like, comment, and share the professional post. You should be thoughtful. Okay, when you are liking or commenting or sharing the professional post, because it builds the relationship with the people you are likely to connect. Similarly, you need to stay professional. So you need to use formal and respectful language. Okay, you need to have a clean profile photo, and you need to be up to date with your profile and maintain professional tone in all communication. It's not like Facebook or Snapchat or other things, or you need not post any political messages. So you need to follow, you need to be very professional so that uh, you are always a professional with the LinkedIn, so that people can understand you and follow you as well. And not only sending requests matters, you need to follow up. You need to always show the gratitude, like always thank the people for replying your message, offering guidances, or accepting your request. You need to maintain your presence, like you need to share your posts, you need to share your academic progress and researches periodically. So just doing this is not everything. So I need to say that it is networking is not a simple. It's an art, and you learn by doing simply. Most of you might not. I've seen through uh, the mail that I got from the organizer. I've seen one third of the people do not have, one third of the participants do not have their LinkedIn profile. So I think this is the time where you can start with building your LinkedIn profile. So you can start building your LinkedIn profile. While making your profile, there are few don'ts. Okay. So what are these don'ts you should not do while you are with the LinkedIn? So don't send the generic request. I have just told. Avoid blank requests, as most people why and how you are reaching. Don't immediately ask for favor, like if there any job or any internship capacity or any research opportunity is that. So try to build that first, and you can ask it later. And so don't simply connecting is not enough. So stay active, stay useful, post frequently, and show your academic achievements as well. And don't overshare or don't post irrelevant content. Do not avoid, don't involve in political debate or non-academic posts, because this LinkedIn, for these things you have a lot of social media. So keep it professional. Mean. So as I said, don't spam over messages. Don't spam or send over excessive messages. Do not flood someone's inbox, and do not misrepresent yourself, because here honesty is helping you for long-term credibility. And if someone responds you, do not forget to respond by saying thank you. Ignoring message or comment can come across, and it might seem rude or disinterested. So you need to uh, follow these don'ts and do's while profile. And nowadays, as our another speaker is an expert in AI, as I've just heard, so there are a lot of role of AI in nowadays networking. Even in LinkedIn, AI can help you to write the personalized content and feed, and also help in content creation, creating the content, and even they are helpful in job matching or recommendation. There are a lot of chatbot and messaging service with the AI, which can be helpful in your professional profile, and they might help you to build a smart professional profile. So you can ask any of the AI to build a professional profile, so that you can copy paste in your profile, and they might look even more professional. Okay. And using LinkedIn to find opportunity, I'd like to discuss that. In LinkedIn, you can see a lot of job offering, internship offering, research posting, and you can find a lot of posting, and you can also post some of the job if you have any. So as I mentioned earlier, I reached a call for associate professor by this profile only. Okay, the people, the recruiter had no connection with me. He called through my LinkedIn profile, and it was good for me. Okay, you can search different jobs by using hashtags like clinical electives if you want clinical electives. If you want any job, any research related things, you can search accordingly using hashtags to find scholarship, or if you want to find anyone related to dermatology, you can write searching hashtag. Okay, you need to engage with the post. Okay, you need to ask, you need to comment and share on your reflection. You need to be more vigilant. Likewise, you need to make yourself visible by sharing your publications, like sharing your work, sharing your researches, and participating in different types of webinars, and showing them that you are actively involved in those things. So it can be also helpful to join with a lot of LinkedIn groups, like there are a lot of medical students group, resident group, leadership group, or research group, which might help you to find with a lot of opportunities. Uh, so I would like to ask, I think one LinkedIn profile. Okay, so then LinkedIn profile. Have you recently updated your LinkedIn profile? Not updated. Can you show? Raise your hand. Raise your hands who have updated profile recently. I think like opening an account is not sufficient. Okay, you need to update frequently because it is a dynamic curriculum vitae. So you need to update frequently, and you need to follow the medical journal. So these are the steps for the recent and new young doctors who are planning to make a LinkedIn profile, or you have just started a LinkedIn profile. Okay. Follow the medical journal, societies, mentors, leader, as I mentioned. Share at least one academic experience every month. So make a target that you need to share at least one academic experience. Like you can share these webinars, you attended these webinars, and so that other person can also know about it, and you might be more active in days to come. You can join any relevant group. Okay, you can join the group and you can know about their details also. So there are few uh, participated in some of the research, and these are few scholarship and awards. So I have put this slide because two of this research and the award I was able to get and was awarded, and I would like to thank LinkedIn. Okay, in few of the awards and scholarships, LinkedIn was the ladder that I was awarded with the opportunity. Okay, so you can find opportunity in LinkedIn as well. So you need to compete for it, and you might be the one who might get the scholarship or award. So not talking about it. So in conclusion, LinkedIn is very important as it is online and helps for your dynamic CV. It is the global professional footprint, and it matters because it provides networking opportunity, visibility, and so forth. And you need to have an action plan, and uh, with all this, I'd like to thank every one of you. So with the last point, your LinkedIn profile is not just a CV, it's a global professional footprint. So if you want to connect with me in phone, fax, or email, so I have this number, I will share with you. And I think I've tried my experiences to share with you. These are the photographs where I was awarded with some of the scholarship in abroad, and LinkedIn was uh, helpful in finding those scholarships. Thank you so much. If you want to share anything, I'm always available. Thank you so much.
Yes. So thank you, Vikas sir. It was really a pleasure to have you as our speaker, and a really big round of applause. Although this is a virtual webinar, but I'm sure if it would be a open program or a open presentation, there would be a really nice reaction for everyone. And all from all the participants, we are really grateful to have you as our speaker, despite the schedule that you had. And now, to continue with this program, so one of our collaborators, Mission Brain MP Shah, their president, Mr. Dhanil Modi, I would love to invite him to address the program. Dhanil, are you there? Uh,
Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
yes, yes, Dhanil, you are audible.
Okay, first of all, thank you, Vikas sir, for this amazing session. And it was amazing and inspiring. I hope you all are finding today's session as insightful and energizing as I am. I'm Dwanil Vinod Chandra Modi, a third year MBBS student and the president at Mission Brain MP Shah. I know Dr. Vikas has already shared a wealth of knowledge about the power of LinkedIn, and I couldn't agree more with the importance of building our professional and presence online. As medical students, we often focus on so much on textbooks and words that we forget there's a whole world out there, one where our ideas, expression, and voices can create a real impact. Platforms like LinkedIn help us to break that barrier. Personally, I have seen how sharing even small achievements or joining the right conversation can open doors, connect me with mentors, and inspire collaborations. Something like this. At Mission Brain, our vision isn't limited to clinical excellence. It's about growing as leaders, educators, and advocates. And being digitally active is part of that growth. So even if you are just starting at LinkedIn, or even if you are thinking about joining LinkedIn, start somewhere. Post, connect, and engage. Let the world know the kind of doctor you are becoming. Thank you again for this opportunity. Let's keep learning and growing together. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhanil. Uh, so it's really nice working with uh, you. And now let's continue this webinar by passing on our mic to Mr. Saroj Dahal. Uh, welcome, Saroj Dai. It will really be our honor to listen to your experience, stories, and your tips and tricks to how to excel in our own LinkedIn profile. So, welcome, Dai. Now you can continue.
Let me first share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, it's really visible.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much, team Mission Brain, for having me, and special thanks to Dr. Asis. So he's my close friend, and we have studied, I think, 1 2 classes together, and since then, like, Asis has been a brilliant student, and he has completed his doctor also. So So, previous session I think was very much impactful, and it had already contained lot of things about the LinkedIn. So I particularly have that same thing to share, but I'll try to summarize that thing in a better way, in another way. So so I can add more perspective to LinkedIn and how it can be done. So so shall we start our session?
Yes, Saurabh, we can start out.
Okay. So, introducing myself. So, I'm Saurabh Dahal and a software engineer. So, currently, I'm doing masters in artificial intelligence at Kathmandu University, so which is at ULENS campus. And besides my college, I run a startup company called 20 Year Software Private Limited. So, it's a software company based on Bhaktapur. So, Bhaktapur is basically near to Kathmandu. So we do have a small team, and we do outsource project, the projects that are coming from foreign countries like Australia, Canada, and we do projects on mobile app, web app, and other desktop softwares. So yeah, besides that, I make videos on YouTube, on Nepali language. So I post on tech videos, especially on making web apps, making mobile apps, and how the system works, how the things are happening behind cloud and networking. So these are the things that I teach in on my YouTube channel called Everyday Karma. So moving on, because sir had already like mentioned lot of things about the LinkedIn, um, but I'll just try to summarize it. Um, so LinkedIn is basically a product of Microsoft. So I think you have been familiar with Microsoft product, right? Microsoft Windows and other Microsoft Office, but Microsoft didn't created the LinkedIn. They bought the LinkedIn, so they acquired LinkedIn in 2016. So LinkedIn was initially founded in 2002. So basically, it was before Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and other social media platform. So the LinkedIn was way before than other social media platform, and is still very popular in 2025 also. And so it has a daily active user of 134.5 millions per day. So DAU means daily active users. So yeah. So initially, like, I haven't thought that LinkedIn would be a very much enhancer for my professional journey or for my career. So initially, I thought that it is just another social media, just like Facebook, Instagram, like that. And I just thought it is just like that platform. And the one thing different is like if I want job, I have to go to LinkedIn. So that was my initial thought. And later on, like when I realized that LinkedIn was not just a platform for jobs only. So I wasn't very active initially, and when I became active and kind of started sharing my own journey, what I've been doing, and what are the softwares that I have done, or what are the projects that I have been involved to. So when I started sharing my journey of software development and engineering side, because I have studied software engineering in my bachelor's, so I have started sharing few of the nuggets, what I have learned, and what are the things that I have been learning in my bachelor's, right? So from that only, like it has pushed me to like share much more information or much more content to the LinkedIn, because the environment in LinkedIn is very different, and it's not polluted. I would say in that way, because if you go to the Facebook, Instagram, like we'll be bombarded with a lot of dance videos, right, or some kind of reaction videos. So in LinkedIn, like you won't find that much in this platform. And because in LinkedIn, as Vikas already mentioned, like there are a lot of professionals. Professionals means like the person who are running different large companies or large industries, or maybe running different movements, or uh, running different organizations such as NGO, INGO, right? So most of them are like kind of active on LinkedIn. So you can say also that they are also active on Twitter. So no doubt on that. But combinedly, they are active on LinkedIn and Twitter. So what I've realized is that the difference what I have felt is like the thing that I have been sharing on Facebook or Instagram, so that will be limited to my family members, or that will be limited to my friend circle, or that will be just limited to my relatives only, right? That post will be seen by them only in most of the cases. But if I post that same post on the LinkedIn, so it will be different scenario. So it will be seen by some HR, some CEOs, some CTOs. So if we put a right hashtag, right text, and right images, then the LinkedIn algorithm will push you in good direction. So because the LinkedIn is basically made for that particular reason only, right? So to promote or your post or your content to CTOs or to professionals or to the people who are getting in that section, in that area of the domain, right? So that is the main difference that I have felt from LinkedIn. Like it goes to a lot of professionals profile, professional news feed, and hence I'm able to get reactions and sometimes comments from them, sometimes advices from them, right? And there was one incident, like I was able to get some event like proposal or workshop proposal from LinkedIn only, and I was given a certain proposal for the project also, but I wasn't able to crack that because of my other work of my college and other things. But yes, LinkedIn is a very beautiful place, and it just takes you to the place that you haven't thought of. And yeah, another thing is like I have found my mentor from LinkedIn also. So mentor means like he's a tech mentor for me. So it was one of the incident, like I was posting one of my videos on LinkedIn, and he saw that video, and he started messaging me like, I have seen your video, Soros, and this is the thing that you can do. This is going good. And so I started talking with him, and later on, like I took him as a mentor, and he started mentoring me, and yeah, that is going on. So another thing is like LinkedIn, as Vikas sir already mentioned, like it's not just a social media platform. It's a CV and a way to show yourself professionally in the social media platform. So LinkedIn can be said as a digital CV, because the LinkedIn has the different sections that you put on the CV. Like uh, we usually put our skills on our CV, right? Skills, recommendations, education, and our publications. So like that, we can put same things on LinkedIn, but in a digital way. So also we can customize it, we can change it as often as we can, right? So LinkedIn profile is in a way a CV for us and for the people who are using it. And as I already mentioned that like LinkedIn algorithm has a good workflow, like it does recommend us good post. And if you have posts regarding some domain, some particular kind of area, then it will be like propagating to that people's feedback, to that people's news feed, right? And yeah, so it will have then you will have more reads, more impression, so it will work on that way. Okay. So moving on, so there are a lot of things we can like explore on the LinkedIn, but I'll be sharing a few things like you can explore on your own also. But I'll be giving this basic idea what are the things that I have learned, and what are the things you can do, and yeah, what are the things that you can get started with. Okay. So when you first sign up for the LinkedIn, like sign up process is very easy. Like you can uh, go for the Google and search for the LinkedIn sign up, right? And you can just logged in with, sorry, is my screen visible?
Yes, Sauraj, it is visual.
I think camera is gone. Okay, I'll just this one. Okay. Okay, so you can first sign up for the LinkedIn, and once you get in the LinkedIn, so you'll be like you'll be having your profile, right? So this is the first step that you have to like take care for, and you must like make this profile as much good as you can. So that is the thing. So while creating the LinkedIn profile, so you have to consider like two things. So one is your bio section. I think Vikas saw that also mentioned this thing in the previous session. But in bio section, like you'll be mentioning, mostly you'll be mentioning like what you do or currently what you are doing, or currently the things that we are involved in, but in a shorter way, right? So another thing you can add is the about section. So about section is basically a broader description of your bio. So I have mentioned like two examples here, and like it is not necessary that you have to like have 2-3 paragraphs for your about section, but you can have that minimal requirement thing that just describes about you and your profile. Okay, so that is the thing. First thing that you have to consider for LinkedIn profile is the bio section. So you should not make it casual. You should make it as that the people can approach you just by seeing your bio, right? Okay. So moving on, we have the profile section. Profile section means basically the profile picture. So because sir also I already mentioned this thing, like you shouldn't post any of your selfies or other random photos of yours. So it should be attractive, like uh, it should be attracting the people and other people that coming to your profile. So it is not necessary that you have to go to the photo studio or other places for this, but you can take a good decent photo, and you can also like give it to AI also for making to make it professional, and you can put it in the LinkedIn. And this section is another thing we have to understand is URL section. So URL section is basically that section that appears right here. So just like in the Facebook or Instagram, we put the username, right? So for LinkedIn also, like if you put the proper username, so you can remember with ease, and you can share with others. So having a good profile URL is also a plus point for your profile. And talking about the featured section, like in LinkedIn, like we kind of post a lot of things, right? So we post a lot of things that we are doing, other things, right? But some of the things that are very important to us, or that are kind of very much more valuable than other posts, then we can just basically just come to that post and feature on the top of the profile. So what it does, like it will just put on the featured section, and it will show up on the profile first. So you can use this technique also, like some of the posts might be very important and very crucial for you and for your of your career path. So you can also use that featured section feature and put it on the LinkedIn profile. Okay. So moving on, like I've take this I've taken this photo from the internet. So basically, like you'll be having this kind of avatars or this kind of badges on your LinkedIn profile, right? So currently, I don't have any badges, but if you see, the badge is like basically saying it's hiring, and the badge is saying open to work. So basically we can like add it to LinkedIn, that if someone is hiring, they can like have this badge on their profile. And if you are seeking for job, if you want some kind of internship job or other kind of opportunity, like you can mention yourself like I want this kind of job, and your profile image will be having this kind of badge. So for this, what we can do is like you can like go to the open to section, you can click on this button, and you are basically searching for a job, right? So we can click on the finding a job, and you can just like mention out the things like what job you are seeking for, the job title. So I'll be just putting the test engineer, for example. So you can just select the what kind of job we are looking for, and the location and other things. So here is the visibility part. So you can select any of them. So I'll select the all LinkedIn members. And basically, if I do next, so basically it will be showing like this only. So you don't have to post it, right? But now your profile badge or a profile avatar is like visible like this, right? So people can see you, and it will make that understand that you are looking for a job, and if they have some offers, then they can come to you and talk to you. So for this, currently I'll remove this thing. So I'll delete this thing. Okay, so if someone is hiring also, like they can have this badge. So if someone is hiring, so they can put like hiring section out here, and they can mention what are the things that they are hiring. So first they have to select the company. and they have to describe like what are the things that they are looking for. So once they put everything out here and fill up the form, and their profile badge will be like looking like this. So they will be there will be some hiring text and their profile badge. So in LinkedIn, like you can see this kind of profile picture flavors. So depending on that, like if you're looking for some job, and if someone is hiring, like you can just message the person by seeing this badge and communicate with them and proceed forward. Okay. So um so I don't know, like we have been like started this session a few minutes ago, right? But what is the purpose of doing LinkedIn, or what is the purpose of being in the LinkedIn? Because there are a lot of social medias out there. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have a lot of social medias, right? So what is the purpose of like having the LinkedIn account and like adding all profile and other things? So the main thing is like we are trying to market ourselves, right? We are trying to so-called brand ourselves. So because in this competitive world, like we don't have uh, that major chance that we'll be hired, we'll be getting our dream job, we'll be getting our dream business, we'll be getting our dream investment. There is no assurance of that, right? Because there are a lot of competitions, and and the competition being there, we must know the right person to approach for, right network to approach for, right? And the thing is like you should also have that skill set, either in your tech part, either in your medicine part, either in other sectors. So the reason for doing LinkedIn or making all the hassles for the updating the bio or updating the about us page or putting the nice profile picture is just basically for your brand itself, right? Because no one will do for you. Because uh, I recently had not recently, but a few years back, I did know a lot of things, but there was no people to know how much I know, like in regard to technology part or in regard to my project part. So like people won't be knowing what you know, right? So you people will be knowing you if you share to the internet, right? If you show to the people that I know this thing, these are the things that I've worked on, these are the event I have been going to, or these are the people I met, and these are the things that I have learned. So until and unless you share these things to the internet, to the people, then then only they will know you and they will approach you for the project, or they will approach you for some guidance, right? So it's very necessary to brand yourself. So it's very necessary to make yourself and your work very visible to the internet. So that's how they can like understand you, approach you when required, and that's how you can grow in your career path or in your life itself. Okay. So continuing on exploration on LinkedIn. So I've just shown you two parts, right? Bio section and the about us section. You can just add up here, and the profile part and the profile URL. So these are the basic things, and you can have the better cover photo also here. So I have kept the mountain as of now. But there are a lot of things like you can add experience section, experience also, right? So there are a lot of sections that you can add. Like this is the experience section. So you can simply go to the plus sign and add a position, and you can mention like what are the things that you have previously engaged in. Like you can add what you are currently engaged in. So basically this is a simple form, and you can add, and you can save it to here, and it will be displaying out here only. So one thing while adding experience is that we should like briefly describe what are the things that you have done. So if you put that things what you have done, so it will add up more boost to your that experience. So for example, when I was in Cliffbite, I was CTO as that company. So during my time, I had a chance to work on different government projects. So we had worked on different government projects from ministry to palikas to VDC to municipality, right? So in that time, like I have worked on different projects, and I have listed that projects which I have done. So, and I've also listed a technology that we have used for making that project, right? So the thing is, what I want to mention here is like on the experience section, you can just add one paragraph or two paragraphs of things that you have learned while being on that company or while being on that organizations, right? So the thing that you can also add photos also. So if you have some memories of that being on that organizations or company. Another thing is education section. So we are all um, educated, right? So there is no doubt on that. So you can also add like your education's profile on the education section. So everything is already in LinkedIn. Like you don't have to think like these things are not in the LinkedIn and other things. So if you can't find the section in the LinkedIn, so you can also source here. Like there is a section called add profile section. So in that add profile section, like you can add different things like add services, add education, right? So add projects, add courses, add recommendation, so add publications, so add patents, so add awards. So you can customize your profile itself. So this is the best part of the LinkedIn, that you can customize as per your need, right? So you can add this section. So another thing in the LinkedIn profile that we can add is the license and certificates. So license and certificate that you have done, or basically the awards that you have received. So you can add on this section. And the part is the skill section. So skill section is basically like for me as a tech person, like we do different use different technologies such as Firebase, Laravel for building mobile application, for building websites, right? So I mentioned that skills in here. So you can just add it also, you can just edit it also as per the requirements. You can like change the profile as you can, right? Okay, so another thing is we can add recommendation part also. So recommendation uh, basically the kind of references in your CV. So in the last part of the CV, we usually put a recommendation, right? References, right? So it can be like given in the LinkedIn profile also, and you can give to other profile also, other person also, and they can give to you also. So that is the thing. And yeah. So another thing, as a content creator, what I have found is like the analytics section is very much helpful for me, because we don't know like we have put the content, but we don't know like how much uh, impression does it get, right? So impression is basically like one impression means it has reached to one people's news feed, right? So if I just go to the analytics section, so this is my analytics, right? So it shows that 29,941 post impression in past 7 days. So my post has reached 30,000 people's feed in 7 days, and 181 people had sought me on the LinkedIn. So basically, this is the very powerful part, right? For a normal individual or content creator, it's a normal thing, but for the business, it's a very crucial than the individual's one, because business marketing part, they have to know whether their post have reached or not, whether the post has reached to the right audience or not, right? So you can see the analytics section also, so all analytics, and you can see how your posts are going on the LinkedIn, and like people are loving it or not, what are the things that you can improve. So it will just give a brief idea that what are the things that we need to improve, or what are the things happening with our post. Okay, so you can just check for the analytics, right? So it is of 7 days, so it has reached to that this much people's news feed, and you can just filter out different values like past 365 days or other things, right? And you can just see in the charts. So yeah, and this was my top performing post on the LinkedIn. So it is so like it has reached to this much person's newsfeed, and basically it will be a basic insight for us, like what are the things that the post is uh, working or not, what are the things that I need to improve on. So this is the basic section, right? Okay. Moving on, like we have another section of LinkedIn, so which is jobs, right? Initially, I said like LinkedIn is for. Initially, I thought like LinkedIn was for only jobs, but It's for other things also. For the job section, like it's on the menu bar only, so you can go to this section. So I'll just drag it out here. Okay. For jobs, like you can have this section under LinkedIn, so it's visible on the homepage itself. And on that, like you can source for jobs. So you can go to show all section, and you can just type for the job. What are the jobs you are seeking for? And you can type the country that you need that particular job on, right? So we have tons of jobs that are posted by others. So if you see this example of this one, so we can see that they are hiring of director of information technology, and it's in Kathmandu. So they have posted 1 week ago, and there are 28% who have applied for the CV. So the beautiful thing is like you can directly like apply for CV out from here only. So it's so easy. So there is a button called Easy Apply, and you have to fill up your information and press next. And here is what we have. You have to upload your CV, right? So you can upload your CV from here, and once you do that and press next, then you can basically you have applied from here only. So you don't have to email them separately, right? So that's the thing. And other things we can see that they are using they are giving lots of description about their job. So they are having the position for IT, and they are requiring experience of 2 3 years. So and they have put the other descriptions, right? So this is a section that we can use for. So other thing is like in the job section also we can like mostly do other things. Like if I just source for chief finance officer, for example, so you will have different filter options here, like date posted. You can just filter out by date, experience level, and company, and other things. So this is the very fun part of this sourcing of the jobs in LinkedIn. Okay. And the thing is like if you know of a certain company, and you want to do some particular job on the company, you can directly go to the company page also. Like this is our individual profile page, right? So company can also have their profile on LinkedIn. So for example, we have a Khalti. So I just close this one, and I'll just type Khalti. And Khalti is one of the popular companies of Nepal. So it's a fintech company, financial and tech based company. So if I want to work here, and I can simply just go to this company page, and I can go to the job section, and I can see like if any jobs are listed, then I can basically apply from here. So currently they haven't posted any jobs, so there are no any jobs right now. So this is the concept or trick you can use to find jobs in the particular company. Also, you can see like who are the person who are working in the Khalti company. So for this, we have to go to the people section. So basically, it will be showing like the people data, like where they have studied, where they are living, and other details. And basically, the below section is the people that are currently working on Khalti, right? So these are the people who are working on the Khalti company. So what you can do is like if you're sourcing for job and if you want some particular network or connection, you can come to this section of that any company page, and you can just connect with them, and you can message them like how is the company, how is the salary, and how is overall environment, and you can make connection with them. You can ask with them, and if everything fits for you, then you can just apply for the company. So that can also be done, right? So this is the one thing. Another thing, like you can source for people and jobs in a particular company. Okay. In LinkedIn, like we have another paid feature also. Currently, like I'm using the free feature of LinkedIn, but we have the premium feature also. Basically, LinkedIn gives us premium account. So you have to buy that premium account. So I think it's LinkedIn premium account price. It's like kind of $30 per month, So or like $239 per annum. So it is not necessary that you have to buy the premium account, but premium account is basically for that people who have want to expand their business or want to experience a lot of inbuilt features of LinkedIn. For them, the premium account is good, but for normal use case, like we don't need a LinkedIn premium account. So basically, the LinkedIn premium account basically will have this kind of logo at the side of your profile. So currently, I don't have LinkedIn like a premium account, so it's not showing any kind of this thing. But if we go to another person, like so, in this person side, there is a one logo, right? So it's in golden color. So basically, that person is using the premium version of LinkedIn. So we can distinguish in this way. So there is not much in premium one. Um, it will show lot of list of things, but what are the things that we can do from the free version is also like enough for us for making network, for making connections. So free version will also work good for us. Okay. So besides that, like we have other features of the LinkedIn also. So we have another feature called groups. So just like in Facebook, we'll have groups on the LinkedIn also. And another is a newsletter. So if you are fond of writing blogs or sharing kind of in a paginated way in a paragraph format or story format, then you can create your own newsletter. So newsletter can be like created from here. So newsletter is basically here. So you can create your own newsletter, and you can post different kind of blogs on LinkedIn. And the person who have subscribed to your newsletter will be like having um, the permission to see your blogs. So you can also do for the newsletter. So these are the things that you can do on LinkedIn. Okay. So there are few advices that I want to share with you all. So technology is changing, right? We don't know, right? After 1 month, what LinkedIn will bring as a feature. So after like weeks, they can remove certain feature also, right? There are possibility of bringing new feature also, like there is possibility of removing new feature also. Also, they might have like a lot of changes in algorithm, right? So for that, like to make your post visible or on the LinkedIn news feed, or your to make your post reach to different right audience. So what you can do is like you can use the modern GPTs like ChatGPTs or Perplexity or Gemini, right? You can use these LLMs and you can ask, like, this is my LinkedIn profile. What should I do like to make it more visible to the people? What should I do like to make it more to the like-minded individuals, right? So you can use LLMs or ChatGPT and ask the right question, and LM will also give us the right suggestion, and based on that you can update your LinkedIn profile. So basically you can make use of chat gpts and other things to make your profile more informative or more descriptive. So that's the thing. And also the LinkedIn Premium gives the AI feature. So in free version, like you can't use the AI feature, but if you are using the LinkedIn Premium feature, you can use the AI for writing messages or basically for writing some description, right? So another thing that I have advice for you is upload content as much as you can. So the thing is like we sometimes get consistent, we sometimes won't, right? So in LinkedIn, like it's not necessary that you have to post the professional part only. So if you have learned something also, although it's not professional, if you have learned something from your class or from your professor, then you can just post it on LinkedIn, right? So you can share your experiences, what you have learned from going a particular event or by attending particular seminars or webinars, right? So you can just pick up anything and you can just share in the LinkedIn platform. And like it should be very cautious that it is very polite and it's not harming anyone. So that should be in your mind. If you don't do that, then LinkedIn will give you the violations and they will be banning your account. So that is also another thing. So if you want to add multiple contents, so you can schedule post also. So there is a feature called scheduling content. So let me go to this section. So here is a small feature for scheduling your post. So if I am doing like test and at the bottom right side, so you can use you can set the time and you can set the date. So in that particular date and time, the post will automatically get scheduled, right? So you can use this feature also. So if you have a lot of content to share, but if you don't want to add today, so you can just schedule it and it will be posted on that time and that date. So another thing is connect, ask, and grow. So basically, I have listed few names, and these are the people I have got from LinkedIn, and I've been very close to them. And some of them are my brothers. And in the previous slide, I have mentioned that I have got few mentors. So Pravis Dai is one of them. So currently he's in US, and I have been teaching, guiding, mentoring me in different part of technical part. And there are a lot of people's like CEO, CTO, like I've been very close to because of LinkedIn only. And yeah, so what I do is like whenever I go to different programs, I ask them for LinkedIn. And basically when I connect with them on LinkedIn, and I basically remember for them for the events, if there are and some podcasts or some kind of event that's going on, so I again call them, message them. So I think in this way, like the relation has built up over the time, and it has gone in a good way. So yeah, the thing is like you connect, you ask, and you grow. Okay. I think it was a very rough and tough session because I wasn't expecting in English language, but it's okay. I hope the message is clear and um, informations are well delivered. Thank you everyone for having me, and thank you organizing team for um, making this possible. So thank you everyone. And yeah, this is my LinkedIn. We can connect.
Where you am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are audible, Palak. But I think there is some delay in your audio.
Okay. Thank you. A big round of okay. Internet issues. Well, I would thank Mr. Saroj for a lot of details. We could have easily missed most of them. And we have a great pleasure to have him with us. Thank you so much. And next we have up for the session would be frequently asked questions, a question answer phase where if anybody is confused, anyone be raise your hand, please raise your hand and we can ask our speakers to help you with that.
So, as Palak
Okay,
said,
I see nobody
Actually, I have one question for Saroj. Saroj,
raised
am I audible to?
Yeah,
hand.
sis, yeah.
So, what is the difference between individual LinkedIn
In
account and a
in other case, you can also,
sorry,
yeah. In other case, you can also in a,
wait, I think, yeah.
I
Am I
think Palak,
audible? Yeah.
yeah, Asista, you are audible.
I'll continue my question to Sauraj. So, what's the difference between the individual LinkedIn account and a professional account? Like, is like we wanted to create a LinkedIn account for our Mission Brain chapter pass. So is there any difference in that, or is the same procedure that we do? I tried and I was not able to figure it out. Sauraj, can you help me with that?
Yeah, it's kind of actually the same, but in organization account, you can add different peoples, right? And you'll have different data sets that you can look up into your profile dashboard. So that is the major difference you can get into the organization account and in the individual account.
So to
So did I
sign up
answer?
is the same process to
Yeah,
sign
sign
up.
up is yeah.
Okay.
So from that account only, like you'll first create your individual account, and from that you'll create a company, organizations, right? And that will be the thing.
Thank you, Sauraj, for clearing that up.
Thank you.
Yeah, so anyone else, if they have any question, they are free to raise their hand. If you have poor internet connection, we all are also accepting questions through chat box. So anyone, we would love to have your questions. So, Sarojai, I do have a question. Like you said about like the paid version or the premium subscription of LinkedIn account. But do we need to like buy the premium subscription to get verified, or can we get verified through the normal account itself, the basic version?
In Nepal's context, like we don't have that kind of password. Like they require a specific kind of passport, and if we have that digital kind of passport, then we can make our account verified. Is then that we can do from Nepal's part. So I think you can call it a country barrier or kind of thing. I tried many times, but like it didn't work because we don't have that kind of passport. So it requires, I think it requires a chip. We don't have to get that kind of chip in the passport, right? So that's this. I think for Nepal context, for other country, like I think it's very easy. Like they will be requiring the passport and photo, and that's it. And you'll be submitting that to LinkedIn team, and LinkedIn team will like verify within you 1 2 days.
Okay, so hopefully we will also have electronic passport very soon. I think it is in process.
Yeah.
Few of us even I think they have already gotten the electronic passport. Recently, I think it was introduced. So for that,
Yeah.
now there is one question from the chat that I see. I will read it for you. Uh, how and in what ways AI can help us through LinkedIn?
How and in order. I think AI had been a good way to be ourselves, not ourselves in that way. It is being us, but we can represent ourselves by being using that AI, right? So yeah, AI can help in boosting our profile, as I mentioned earlier, right? In about section also, and in bio section also. Like you can go to ChatGPT and ask like, I'm person who is working on this domain. I have this experience. What should I write in the bio section? So ChatGPT will give you the answer. So if it doesn't give the answer, like you can again tell that GPT like make it shorter way, or like please understand the context, or please add the context. And yeah, so you can like basically use GPT in creating your post or creating your updating your bio or about section or adding description to your experiences. So AI can help in lot of section in building the like LinkedIn and also getting reaching to new audiences also. Like I was like experienced with LinkedIn like with some APIs, and APIs is nothing but a way to like interact with LinkedIn using code, right? So basically, we weren't having any code interface, but we'll be writing from the API itself. So I have found like there are tools that we can automate our LinkedIn posts also. So we don't have to open the LinkedIn and go to the post section and write the post. So we can do automatically from the code also. It's like this has happened because of AI also, right? So yeah, you can use AI in that section in that way also.
So thank you for your answer. And like we have again many enthusiasts who are asking questions. But before I read the questions from chat, I was seeing Dinesh was raising his hand. So I would like to request participants to raise your hands to stickers. It is difficult to track uh, if you raise hands by opening your screen. So Dinesh, yes, please continue with your question.
Hello, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Dinesh, you're audible.
Okay. I had question, but I already got the answer. The thing was, I just got my e-password, and then I
Okay.
verified my LinkedIn account. I was going to say that, but later on I
Okay.
got that answer. So,
Mm. Congratulations on that.
so I don't have any other questions.
I think maybe it's time for us to make new passports. Maybe latest ones do have those electronic chips. I also got my
Right.
passport recently. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
try to verify my account.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
have
a
looked
very
into
easy
it.
So
process. Like two
yeah,
to five minutes, it will be done.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I don't have any
thank you,
questions.
Dinesh, for yes, thank you for sharing your experience. It was really important. Now there is one question in the chat box. So everyone, thank you for the questions. First of all, now Sarojbhai, I will again continue with the questions. So someone writes iPhone, sorry, in certificate and award portion, is it okay to upload original training certificates, award certificate for professional purpose?
For academics, I
Uh,
won't recommend uploading your academic certificates. You can just mention the grades and what are the things that you have achieved. But for other certificate, I think it's okay because it's less like kind of what you can say. Like it won't be like affected much. So if
okay,
you like
okay.
do want
So
to like add upload that, you can just add some watermark also. So that can be another idea.
uh, so like in summary, the more of our experience matters more than what we achieved in our academic degrees, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I think your question was addressed. Now we have a question from Ira Sukarki. Uh, is there any way I can join Mission Brain Pass as a nursing student outside of Pass? Sorry, I think this question is for us. Uh, so yes, maybe from upcoming session, when we will be making executive board, we will try to include the nursing students as well. We would love to have input from diverse backgrounds. Now, there's a question from Rohit. What do you suggest on randomly connecting with people on LinkedIn? Have a lot of connections in a go or take a slow approach? So he wants to know if is it okay to connect with random people or just to take a slow approach to specifically select the people?
So this I'll share my screen and I'll show the differentiation, right? Okay. So and I'll just answer
Okay,
the
okay,
question here.
sure.
So okay, desktop one. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, Sarojda, your screen is visible.
Okay, so in LinkedIn there are two sections, like you have connections and one is follower, right? So connection is basically you will be kind of it will be kind of same kind of Facebook friend. So you guys will be adding each other, and you guys will be seeing each other post on the feedback, right? Whereas followers is basically you don't follow that person, but other person will follow you. So yeah, if you like connect with other people, so the question you have asked is basically the connection part, right? So if you just send the connection, so basically you will be having the connection, right? And but they can unfollow you. So that is the demerit part. So you can send a request to anybody, right? But they can be connected with you, but they can unfollow you. So what I mean is like you can go in that way, but in the long run, like they can unfollow you also. That is also one question. But main thing is like that won't be good approach, because they will be seeing your work, they will be seeing your skills, right? But if you don't have that skills or the works, or you are posting improper things which they don't like, or is it outside of their domain, then they will be removing as you are as a connection, right? So that is the high possibility, or they can even block you. And you must take care of the things. So you can do by sending the connection request, as you said. But I think it will be good approach, like if you go by knowing the people or talking with the people, or just start by commenting their post, at least commenting the post, and you can just send the connection request, right? So that will be the best path. And I think the previous question the Ashish asked was like for the company, you can just go to the this section, and here is a section called create a company page. And from this section, you can create a company page from the profile. So this is the section. So for me, like I have created the two company pages, and once the company is created, like it will be shown out here, this section. And it's also in the LinkedIn, like it will be showing out here in the in this right part, the current company that you are involved in or engaged in. So it will be showing in this part. So yeah, so that is my answer, right?
Oh, thank you, Sarojai, for addressing this question. Now, once again, anyone who has question, they could go to the sticker section and choose raise hand. Or if you are having internet difficulties, or you cannot directly ask question, you can simply write it in chat and I will read them for you. So anyone? And by the way, thank you for the questions, everyone. Whoever has their questions, your query helped us to get a new insight in this LinkedIn. There could be topics that our speaker could not address due to the time limit, but you are really interested to know about. So this is a way or a window through which we can directly communicate to the speakers. So yeah, anyone? I think everyone is tired. Uh, so yeah, it was quite a long session. It makes sense. Yeah. So Sarojai, once again, like if I had to probe you about like top three things as a beginner I had to do for my LinkedIn. Like I opened my LinkedIn around 6 months ago, and the only thing I have written in my LinkedIn is Kaustubh Jha studies at Patan Academy of Health Science. So can you give me three tips? How can I move forward with my LinkedIn account?
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that kind of like tips, but what you can do is like initially like set up all the parts of the profile. So there are a lot of sections, right? As I initially mentioned, like there are education part, skill part, and awards part, certificate parts, right? You can just fill up the all the forms. You can just allocate your 2-3 hours of the day, and yeah, you can just fill up the sections. And one thing we have to like take in consideration, like people will observe your profile many of the times, right? We don't see that, we don't realize that, but people are like observing your profile, your activities, your comments, right? So it's necessary to be very much real self in your profile, or in your skill set that you put on the LinkedIn. So if you don't do that, if you go on changing the things, and if you go on like put that some in some experience you kept that 1 year, and after 2 days you kept that 2 year, then people will notice you, right? So you shouldn't do that. Right, first thing is like you just fill up all the sections of the profile, so this will boost up profile in one way. And second is you just be as yourself, like be real in comments, in profile timelines or experience that you put. And the thing what I can say is, I think, yeah, I think these are the things that to get started with. And the thing is basically the content, the way, the more you put the content on the LinkedIn, the more that you'll be having more reach to the people, right? And from that only, like, you'll get to a connection to other people. So we a doctor in particular place, or we surgeon in another place, we have clinic in another place, right? So we is in WHO or other organizations, right? So yeah, you must keep posting content, and use hashtags as much as you can, use emojis on your text, and share the things as much you can, like of events of today's webinar, or other things that you have learned or get experience from. So yeah, I think I'll just put it in this much.
So again, everyone, we would love to accept your questions, but maybe our speaker is also getting tired. Yeah, so it will be really appreciable if you do it quick. We have a really talented speaker and a person here to help with us. So you should not miss this opportunity to ask questions.
Shall I ask one question, Sauraj, again?
Yeah, sure.
Like I started posting in my LinkedIn like for about 1 month now, and my posts are getting good impressions, and I have reached a lot of people. But I can see that I just realized that there is difference between connections and followers. So, and you have got a
Right.
lot of followers, right? So what tips do you want to share with me so that I also can increase my followers?
I think it's because of my YouTube channel only. I do mostly on Nepali, right? So I feel like I haven't done good presentation out here today in English, but I do have a very good speaking in Nepali, Nepalese language. So yeah, I think YouTube was the part for that thing. I think everyone is content creator nowadays, but what we should do is, like, we should be very consistent what we do, right? What we post, and yeah, so we should catch some niche and start posting, and eventually we'll get that in the upcoming days.
Yes, that was a really nice question, Asistai. Thank you for your question. I will follow you on your LinkedIn uh, to increase your follower. Yeah.
I just
So,
followed you.
so yeah, you already got 2 followers.
Thank you.
Okay. Uh, so, our time frame is also coming towards end. I think our speakers were very clear, so that most of us did not have much doubts. Also, maybe we are new to this LinkedIn thing, right? As medical students, we often fail to recognize the importance of LinkedIn, especially in our continent, because the recruitment, it's through a different process, not through the digital presence or your capacity. There can be various reasons, right? So hopefully we will continue this from our generation, and we will learn a lot from this. So without doing any further delay, I would like to thank Mr. Saroj Dahal, who put s- such an great effort to explain us about our LinkedIn. It will help me and us to grow our profile in LinkedIn. And also, I would like to thank Dr. Vikas for sharing his insights as well. Due to its schedule, he could not join us till the end of the program. Uh, so uh, after this program, we will also be sharing you feedback forms where we can enter anything regarding to our webinar. So before doing that, I would love to invite our president, Dr. Ashish Paudel. who has also been a great mentor to help us conduct this program successfully, and he's also involved uh, despite his busy schedule in this program. So yeah, Ashish Dai, maybe you can start with your closing remarks for our program. So you are welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Kaustubh, and thank you, Palak. So, I am Ashish. I'm currently an intern doctor at Padan Academy of Health Sciences. And it's about my journey of internship is about to end, and I'm starting my new journey as a medical officer. So, so let me talk a few things about networking. So when I first heard about networking, I thought it was a scam, right? Like three people they ask for money and they multiply that three people into nine and 27 like that. So I initially used to think networking as that. But later I realized that when I stepped as a medical student, then as an intern now, I realized that networking is an essential tool for us, right? And LinkedIn, it's a hub. Like Soros used to say, like LinkedIn is very powerful, right? So that sentence that he made to me has inspired me to come to LinkedIn and like share my experiences there, update my profile, and increase my visibility, right? And I would say that like there are opportunities in life that come, they knock your door, and sometimes they don't. And in that case, you have to create your own opportunities, right? So I'll share one instance like I started posting about my research articles and in my social medias in like ResearchGate, right? And I one day I got a call from editor-in-chief of a famous journal in Nepal, and he asked me if I was interested in writing for research policy in Nepal. And I was shocked, like, am I the right person? And I was really in shock. And but later I found out that he had been following me, and he asked me that for that opportunity, and I thanked him for the opportunity, and I have been working on that. Like, and recently, when I posted about Soros, Soros is our speaker for the program on my LinkedIn, and he reposted that, and he's one of his followers. He texted me and he was asking me, Dai, are you interested in AI for health? We are working on that. Can you contribute to that? And I was surprised. I had not expected that. And I asked him, what is AI for health? And he told me that it's about consultations and follow-ups, and how we can improve that through AI, right? So I was really shocked, and I didn't know that I would get this kind of opportunity if I hadn't posted about my contents, what I do. So I think today, everyone, we have learned something about connections, something about LinkedIn, and I think the more we practice, the more we learn, the more we our profile gets brushed up. So I think today's session has been fruitful for every one of us. So as a president, I have to thank everyone. So please don't get bored. I'd like to first of all, I'd like to thank our sir, Dr. Vikas. He shared his insights and he shared his thoughts about LinkedIn, which was really inspiring. And my childhood friend Soros, we have been studying since very small, and he has grown into he has a huge network now. Thank you for your words. Thank you for engaging our participants. We had a lot of questions in mind, and I think most of them have been addressed. And further, we can, if we have not been addressed, then we can text you and we can DM you in your profile, and then we can get those answers. And I would like to thank our program coordinator, Kustub. He has done a great job. He has worked so hard and made this program as of his now. And I would also like to thank Mission Brain MP Shah. I would like to thank Donil, Palak, Dhruv. Their perspective have brought a different aspect into our program, and we have boosted up by their help. And this is our first international program. So thank you very much, and we will further collaborate with you in our upcoming days. And we'll also want some collaborations from you, like you start, and we will collaborate in that program as well. And if there are any feedbacks, you can please share us that to us. And at the end. Um, I would like to thank all the participants. So as a team of Mission Brain PAHS, we have been doing a lot of things now, and we are doing more programs in the coming days, more podcasts and more webinars. So follow us, and I would like to also give a notice that we have our podcast releasing on Sunday. So stay tuned and follow us on YouTube as well. So we'll be sharing more, we'll be learning more, and thank you for thank you all for participating. It was really an honor. Thank you. Um, okay.
Well, on behalf of Mission Brain team, I would like to thank Mission Brain Pass for having us. It was definitely very nice working with you, and organizing dinner was also experience for our team. And thank you so much. And definitely look forward to more collaborations and more, activities together.
Kustub, we can end the program.
Yeah, so everyone, at the end, thank you for attending the program. So yeah, everyone, now you can exit this Zoom meeting, and this officially ends our program. So once again, thank you all.
And a round of applause for the organizing team.